Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are back from the dead. It's been a couple weeks. How we
But
doing?
we're
We
we're
doing?
we're one person less, but we're back from the dead.
We are. Um, Prince will be joining us hopefully very soon in a couple
He's
weeks.
on a hiatus
He's on a hiatus for a little bit.
in
All the
Mexico with Mr. Iguana.
Yeah, he's with Mr. Iguana in Mexico, the most over superstar. Let's just cut straight there, Mr. Iguana,
Joe
my
Hendry shitting himself
man,
right now.
my
Joe
man,
Hendry, Joe Hendry shitting himself right now.
the real, and I mean the real, the person who should have won Mr. Money in the Bank,
Mr. Iguana.
Mr. Iguana. So we got a lot of things to get off my chest. I've got a lot of things to get off my chest. We
I
have
do.
a
Me
one,
too.
a two, a three, a four, a five, a six, a seven, an eight. I have 8 bullet points. I even wrote down notes for today's episode. I wrote notes. I got notes.
Oh, actual notes.
I got open notes. Open show with announcements. Hi. Okay, bullet point one, check. No,
There's
on a
no
real.
announcements.
Make sure you guys go and watch the Money in the Bank matches for 2K that we put out. And thank you everyone who submitted. We had our friend Max submit. We had my sister Eden submit. And then we have a new subscriber to the channel, a wooden fence. He submitted. Thank you very much to all who submitted. Um, and the winners of the two matches were for the women's, Alexa Bliss won the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. And my pick, CM Punk, won the men's
I
ladder
won.
match.
I won. I won. Alexa Bliss, I won.
Alexa Bliss won the women's, yes, correct. And CM Punk won the men's. Speaking of CM Punk, let's get into our first topic of the show, the main topic. The feud is finally here. CM Punk, John Cena, Night of Champions, and CM
Hey,
Punk's got to go
hey,
all the way to
CM Punk
Saudi Arabia.
CM Punk's finally giving into their blood money, He's finally giving
Go,
into the blood money.
he's finally going to Saudi of all
You see,
places.
uh,
How do we
uh,
feel? How do we, okay. How do we feel this is finally happening, and how do we feel that's happening in Saudi?
I'm kind of pissed they took it. I mean, it's kind of stupid that they took it away from that. Okay, look. Saudi doesn't deserve all these big matches. Like Logan
Yes, correct.
Paul, Roman Reigns, fine, you could have that. But John Cena and CM Punk, that needs to happen in the States. No
Okay.
offense to Saudi Arabia. I honestly, I could see it happening in the UK too, but I I'd rather it be in the UK or the United States more than Saudi Arabia. I think
Okay.
it's kind of stupid.
So I gotta look at this as a double-edged sword. Am I happy it's happened in Saudi? No. But at least it's happening. It could not. They could have just gone the other direction and never done it again. Oh, CM Punk is gone. I mean, I just called Connor CM Punk.
Sorry, I had to look at something.
Oh, you're good. Um, One very interesting thing though, I didn't know this until I saw it on Twitter. Um, it is going to be their first match at a PLE, and their last match at a PLE was at and not a Champions pay per view. 13 years in the making.
Maybe that's why they did it.
So that is cool. I like that. After I saw that, I like that because their last match was at a Night of Champions PLE. So
I think that might have
I'm
just been.
I'm happy about that. I think this should have been a SummerSlam match, to be honest. This should have been at Money in the Bank. But the way I'm looking at this is I'm just happy it's happening. We all had our doubts about John Cena and Randy Orton. That was a banger. I'm sadly probably gonna have high hopes for this match. I just don't want it to upset me. Now, I gotta go really quick to the promo between the two.
Imagine this is the only time The Rock shows up. He's like, fuck America, fuck this, fuck that.
I'll go to Saudi Arabia though. I can totally
I'll
fly
go to
over
Saudi
there.
Arabia. Fuck Mania, fuck the United States.
Hold
You
on,
know
let's do
what?
it.
We're going to do this.
Let's
We're
do
going to go to Saudi Arabia.
it. It's gonna be Saudi Arabia rules.
I don't think you want that.
Hold on.
Never mind. I can't say it. I can't say what I want to say. Oh,
Hold on.
Before the trash man comes.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, here. I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this really quick. This is my favorite line from the CM Punk and John Cena promo. It's so good.
You're going to spend the rest of your dates crisscrossing the country, apologizing to these people for the man you become.
Oh, because of the. Yep, I heard this.
That title has corrupted you. And I know because that same belt turned me into a monster in 2012. And when I came back here to WWE, I had a list of goals. And holding that belt wasn't one of them because I'm afraid of the man I become when I have it. Now that's the chip. Everybody in the back should want that. Everybody in the back should want to be heavyweight champion. Few can accomplish it. But I now see that I have to become a monster to stop the monster.
So good. So good. Oh my god. I have gone back and I've watched that promo like 10 times already. It's so fucking good. The title corrupted John Cena. That title corrupted CM Punk and made Punk turn heel in 2012. Turn him into a fucking villainous heel. This was shortly after. Remember when he used Paul Bearer's death against The Undertaker with the urn? Some fucked up shit. And then one of my favorite lines came out of that run when CM Punk was a heel. Your arms are just too short to box with God. Towards the final boss, it's gonna be Bloodline Rules. But he was the People's Champion at that time. So good. That title has corrupted you. And now we're gonna end it with this. Could CM Punk be the one to save wrestling?
The same man who tried to kill it before.
That's why he said. He said
Yeah.
at the beginning. He said at the beginning. He's like, it's very. What's the word? He said it's. He just said he couldn't believe that it's this way around. That's why I love this. It's the same thing with John Cena and Randy Orton. Roles reversed. CM Punk is here to try to save wrestling. He's here to try to stop everything John Cena's doing.
Yeah.
If I was the one booking it, I'd have CM Punk be the one to save wrestling. But sadly, I feel, are we on the same page? Cody's probably going to be the one to stop him.
I hope not.
I don't want it to be Cody. I love Cody. Don't want it to be Cody. It makes sense for Punk. But there is an ever looming threat with Seth Rollins in the distance with that briefcase. Does Seth Rollins play?
Triple threat.
Hey, I was one LA Knight to win the briefcase. I knew Seth would do good with the briefcase, and I'm happy they went with the Seth route. Because my God, did he look good coming out with that green suit? Paul holding the briefcase just like how he used to hold Brock, Punk, and Roman's title. Well, actually, no, he never held Brock's title, but he held Punk and Roman's title. Good God, that group looks so good. They need a name though already. They need to be the Future or the Vision. You got any more thoughts on John Cena and CM Punk? Of course, we'll talk more as we get closer. An episode. Otherwise, we're going to move on to the next topic. CM Punk is currently I mean, I just called you CM Punk for the second time now. That's a compliment.
I guess so.
CJ is really into the Kim Kardashian episode he's watching right now.
I'm watching someone violently swing tubes at somebody.
Oh.
This weekend I went to Atlantic City for the GCW Tournament of Survival.
And he actually didn't sleep in his car. Let's give a golf clap to CJ for not sleeping in his car. Because several years ago, CJ slept in his car in Atlantic City. And then I read that some grandma was viciously murdered with a rock a couple days prior.
My grandma was murdered with a rock.
Yeah. Like a big rock. Not the rock, not the final boss, but like a rock. So I'm happy that he didn't sleep in his car this time. That's okay. Let's move on to the next topic. I have mixed feelings about this, but the Ring in a Row Gunther is your new World Heavyweight Champion. Feelings, thoughts. I'm sorry, Jey Uso's title reign was way too short. I thought it was gonna at least go to SummerSlam. Way too short. Not mad that Gunther is champion again, but I just liked where the title could have gone in the direction that Jey had the title. Gunther as champion isn't bad, but I felt like Gunther's 6-month reign when he had the title from SummerSlam till Mania. I don't know. I didn't feel like the reign was that good. Am I the only one? I felt like we had so many contenders just in the 2 months with Jey being champion that we did the Gunther the 6 months. You felt the same? I mean, we had Logan, we had Gunther, we had Seth, we had a couple.
They kind of just had that feud with Cena and Logan, and then.
Well, he kind of started the thing with Logan. That's it.
Yeah, but he just had a big win against Cena and Logan, and then
it caught me. It caught me very off guard.
Very.
I thought this was just the match where Gunther gets his title rematch, which Gunther is just in that position now where he can just ask for a title match and no one's going to say no to it.
It's kind of.
This was just going to. I thought the only way Jey was going to lose that title, at least right now, was via a Seth Rollins cash-in. That's the only way I thought he was going to lose that title. I did not see a world of him dropping it actually to Gunther.
On a Monday Night Raw.
Very, very shocked by that.
On a Monday Night Raw.
On a Monday Night Raw. In front of his son. In front of his
Yeah,
son.
with his son during his entrance. With his
Yeah.
son in his entrance.
And his son was not
But
into the
he's-
entrance whatsoever. He's the weakest yeeter ever. Do you see him? He was like, he even had the phone in his one hand with the with headphones.
Jay was probably like, put your fucking phone away.
4 letters, 1 word.
And the kid just
Uh,
go and the kid just goes,
yeah, that's literally. He was like, he was so not into it. But he was sad that his dad lost the title though.
Papa.
Yeah.
Is he probably told him before he went down, son, I'm about to lose this title. Ah, fuck. And then just doesn't want to do the entrance at all anymore.
Yeah.
He's just like
Um.
all in his head. It's
Oh,
like
and
Papa.
really quick. I gotta shout this out. Congratulations to our fellow YouTubian Seamus Celtic Warrior Workouts and hitting 1 million subscribers. Shout out to our Celtic Warrior friend Seamus. Worlds Collide, Money in the Bank. What do we think? Chad Gable and Vikingo was a fucking banger.
You know what? I didn't even get to watch the main event. I watched like half of that, and then I had to go.
Yeah.
But my friend Dutch, he likes doing his sports
Who the
betting.
fuck is Dutch? I swear to God, you say all these names. There's like,
Hold on.
you say no. You say all these names, my friend, and then I've never heard of this fucking dude ever in my life.
That's because I don't talk about a lot of people that I know.
No, you're good. I just find it
So my boy Dutch, he is into the sports betting stuff.
funny. Hmm.
So I said, dude, try to find a parlay or something on on Worlds Collide. And he
Hmm.
goes, bet. So so he looks it up and he finds the AAA the first match, the LWO versus um Mr. Iguana, Aerostar, and somebody else. Oh, Lindsay Dorado. Um, they uh, that match went pretty hard. Mr. Iguana and Brand New Star.
Yeah. Apparently, I read on PW Insider and a lot of other wrestling sources that WWE is very invested in Mr. Iguana, and there's even rumors that they want to bring him in NXT.
I heard he's gonna be on SmackDown Friday.
Yeah, that was a fucking that wasn't true.
That's not true.
I saw that too, and it looked legit, but it was just a troll. It was a troll post, which phenomenal. Um, I need to go back and watch Vikingo and Chad Gable. I
Yeah, I
did
do too.
I did see I saw highlights from Stephanie Becker, Lil Vice, in their tag match. I saw highlights of the Legado del Fantasma match, and then I actually didn't see the 4-way between Ethan Page, Javon, Laredo, and Ray Phoenix. So I gotta go back and watch a lot of that stuff. Um,
That
because
first six, what?
the 6-man tag was really entertaining with Mr.
Nuts.
The Spanish Fly that one of them did on the fucking iguana and the elbow drops. R.I.P. to that iguana, and shout out to the iguanas.
No
Uh,
offense, but those two women uh were not that good. Um, the two women from AAA.
oh, that face Stephanie and Lola.
Yeah, I did not like that. I did not like them. I love Stephanie, love Lola, but I do not like them.
Well, speaking of women, let's go over to Money in the Bank side of things. The women's Money in the Bank ladder match, which this field was stacked. This had the chance to be the greatest Money in the Bank ladder match of all time with the women, and I was honestly not very impressed by it. The match was like mid at best. We had Naomi, Alexa Bliss, Rhea Ripley, Roxanne Perez, and Stephanie Vacker. Right winner one in Naomi. I'm excited to see that caution tape briefcase because I think proceed with caution, pros. Come on, you see it. She's gonna make a caution tape briefcase.
I see it.
Naomi won. Right participant. I don't really have any other feelings towards this match, unless you do.
I
And
don't.
there was a really cool spot with Stephanie Vacker doing the Devil's Kiss on I don't remember who she did on the ladder.
I I I kind of just skipped through the whole show.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks with the current job that I have now. I work weekends and a couple days during the week, so I'm not able to really watch the whole show. The only way I watched this whole show was just by audio. I literally just watched the whole show by audio.
Well, I didn't watch the. Well, I after TOS, I went back to charge up my phone in my car. I did go charge up my phone. Um, I was sitting there watching it, and I just kept just skipping through to see who won. I wasn't really interested in any of it.
That's how, for me, if I'm not able to actually watch a show live, I just want to go and just watch highlights and just know
Yeah,
who
but
won.
typically, I would actually like sit there and watch the match, but like, I just had no interest.
Fair enough. Gonna skip through Dom and Octagon Jr. It was all right. I'm just
I
felt
thought that match was going to be a lot crazier.
yeah. It was literally it was less than a five. It was 4 minutes 55 seconds. Literally just to fill out a 5 match card and probably give Chad Gable a little bit more rest before he went into the ladder match. Becky and Lyra, that was actually decent. Not as good as their first match, but Becky won, which
Wait,
good.
Gable was in the ladder match?
Shut the fuck up already. Hey, did you see? Did you hear? Did you hear Wade Barrett's things? It was a whole thing between Wade Barrett, Pat McAfee, and Michael Cole. They were comparing El Grande Americano and Chad Gable's nipples. They were literally comparing their nipples, and they said they looked the same. And then Michael Cole's like, I don't. It was one of them. And they're like, I'm not looking at some other man's nipples or something like that.
Yes, Pagano.
Oh, did you see? Did you see the Pat McAfee thing from that commentary? Pat McAfee had another great moment on commentary. Where was it at?
Oh, I never finished telling you the betting story.
Give me 1 second.
Grabs the damn Money in the Bank briefcase. Walks out here with an opportunity at the title.
You can recreate Money in the Bank.
Yeah, grabs the damn Money in the Bank briefcase. Walks out here with an opportunity at the title.
You can recreate Money in the Bank.
And then the meme is her. He's probably talking to other girls. Me.
I saw that.
Finish telling me your story, your betting story.
So we found that match, and he bet. He bet. I said, let's put $5 on it,
Mm-hmm.
and the payout was 40. And guess what?
Mm.
The WWE watcher always wins. I
Oh, you
I
won.
won him $40.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah.
That's not the Street Profits.
Skipping through, Becky and Lyra was good. We'll get more to Becky and Lyra in a little bit, but I want to go to the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, which this was a wild field. You had Solo Sikoa, Seth Rollins, Penta, LA Knight, El Grande Americano, and Andrade of all people. Wild field, and this surprisingly, in the previous years, the women's ladder match was always the better one. This surprisingly was the better one of the night, going on for 33 minutes. And this literally turned into Money in the Bank Bloodline rules. You had Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed come out and destroy everyone. And then you had Jacob Fatu and JC Mateo come out. I thought a whole lot more people were going to come out. I thought Punk was going to come out. I thought Roman maybe was going to come out. Literally turned into whole Bloodline rules. You had Jacob.
Hey, you Solo.
Yeah, Jacob finally turned on Solo. I hate it was Solo, which setting up their feud for the rest of the summer. And then a really good back and forth between Seth and LA Knight. With Seth Rollins eventually went on to win the title. I mean the briefcase. And then El Grande Americano also did a really crazy spot, getting on top of a ladder and transitioning onto the other ladder. Really good match. Go and watch if you haven't already. And then going into our main event of Money in the Bank, we had Cody and Jey Uso against John Cena and Logan Paul, which I think we could all agree going into this, we didn't give a fuck. Correct?
What?
We didn't care about the tag match. Cody and Jay versus Logan and Cena.
No, that's the only match I actually watched.
Maybe I just didn't. The build up at least was very rushed, and I didn't care about it. I guess, but this surprisingly was a very good match. Very good. The first 10, 15 minutes were methodical, but the last like 10 minutes or so, very good match. You had Logan Paul do a very crazy drone spot with Cody Rhodes. You saw that?
I'm sorry, I'm watching the 6-man tag, the second one for Worlds
I'm
Collide.
gonna sit here and look pretty.
All right, what was the question?
Exactly. It's a distraction. You saw all Logan's spots he did, the springboard moonsault to the table, and then
Yeah, he almost fucked that up though.
yeah.
He almost died.
And then the very cool drone spot where he was holding the drone as Cody suplexed him. And then Jey Uso splashed him. You didn't see that? You didn't see that? Really? I don't have the part of Jey Uso splashing him, but here, I'll show you that part really quick.
It's legal. That is why Logan didn't. It's
There.
legal. That is why Logan didn't go for the cover.
CJ.
Yeah.
It's legal. That is why Logan didn't go for the cover. I'll take it back. We're gonna get a bird's eye view.
Can't do it with the background.
Don't start this early. What time do you have to? Nana, I told you, 1:30. Don't start too early.
He's lying. He starts at 1:31.
Give me an extra minute.
Yeah. Gonna run through. And then of course we gotta talk about this. The match ended with a black hooded figure coming out and beating up on John Cena.
Ron Killings.
Ron Killings. R-Truth, the truth has set him free. He has returned.
He is
We
the
didn't.
truth.
We didn't. This was I announced in the Money in the Bank in a short I did last week that we were going to do an R-Truth celebration. Sadly, our times just didn't match up and we never did it. I'm glad we did it, otherwise we would have looked like fools because he just wound up right back with the company within a week. Because at that point R-Truth was released and couldn't believe it. But he is back.
I think it's pretty.
Go ahead.
I think it's cool they brought back his Ron Killings thing because, like, I think after WWE fired him for being R-Truth, I think he was just like, ugh, well, I guess they don't want that. So
I'll say this: I'm a little sad that probably the R-Truth character is dead for right now. So the goofy stuff is probably no more.
Little Jimmy,
Little Jimmy and all that stuff, his little just funny backstage segments.
Tommaso
Um,
Ciampa as Triple H is now done.
Yeah. So I'm sad to see all that go, but I'm happy R-Truth is finally getting something, and hopefully this will be a main event type thing. And he also cut off his dreadlocks. The truth has set him free. Wild
The
haircut
hairline.
too.
I was about to say that hairline's gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
I think he's bringing back his old dreads.
I saw a picture that someone. Did I like it? I saw a picture that someone. Hold on, let me try to find it. I think it was this guy.
I think he'll
I think
bring
he's
back
just
all.
gonna look like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um. So I'm very interested to see that. Happy R-Truth is back. What's up? Let's get a what's up going.
I don't even know if he's gonna say what's up anymore.
I don't know. Metro Boomin tweeted. Did you see this? Metro Boomin tweeted, and they tagged Triple H, and they said, "Let's get R-Truth a new theme." Interesting. Um,
I
I would.
still want Fred Durst to make a theme song for Braun Breaker.
Oh yeah, I read that Braun Breaker's, which is weird because I actually really like Braun Breaker's current theme that he has right now.
I do too.
I like Braun Breaker's theme that he has right now. I do. It's so hard. Oh, Paul Heyman looks so good with them. Oh my, coming out through the smoke. Oh my god. I want to talk about this really quick. Going in to Nikki Bella's return on Raw. Hey, I'm invested in this. I'm not. I don't get too invested in women's feuds, even though they have really good matches. Women's feuds don't interest me too much, but this one's interesting. You saw the Nikki Bella and Liv Morgan segment last night.
What?
Did you see the Nikki Bella and Liv Morgan segment last night?
Yeah.
You're not excited for this?
No.
Hey,
Don't know.
I'm sorry. I'm kind of hyped.
I don't
Liv
like
Mor-
Nikki Bella.
I don't like Nikki Bella either, but
She never should have gotten number 30.
it's well, yeah, but I'm
Oh my
excited for this.
fucking god!
He's really into this thing he's watching.
Fucking Pagano took a nasty fucking dive out on the outside during this match. He went through the middle rope. He dove through the middle rope and flip bumped and back bumped on the concrete.
Okay, CJ, go ahead and do a 5-second dance break for us really quick.
Cheers. This is your Zen moment. Papa Zen. Smoke some weed. Enjoy life. Ooh, that was gnarly. Pagano's getting fucked up right now. He said, "Ooh, it's hot in here." I really don't know what Kyle's doing, but um, Worlds Collide was really good. Just except the women's match, I wasn't a fan of because I didn't like the two ladies from AAA. This is more than 5 seconds.
Yeah, because I was trying to see what the fuck you're gonna say. um, hey, we got some Bailey. Bailey's back, and my God, anytime I see some Bailey on the screen, my God, Bailey.
Okay, goon.
No, I ain't like that much. Bailey out of nowhere. Ooh, my goodness. Because I swear to God, Bailey never used to be like that. But Bailey is back within the Becky and Lyra feud. She has returned. Please have this be an Evolution. Do not have this be a Night of Champions. Please have Becky, Lyra, and Bailey and at Evolution, not Night of Champions. Agreed? Can we agree on that?
Yes, I agree.
And that match is absolutely going to Gunther slap the fuck out of you.
I
Um.
slapped the shit out of someone this weekend.
Oh yeah.
No, I
Uh.
did. I did. I Gunther
You
slapped
did?
somebody this weekend.
Oh, you did?
Oh yeah.
Good. Oh, also, very off topic. I danced with Sabrina Carpenter yesterday in Fortnite.
Oh, congratulations.
It's pretty awesome.
Speaking of Fortnite, what time is it? I think we should finish this up.
Yeah, let's finish this up. I agree. Um,
I
really,
I think I'm ready to do something.
really quick. Um, I just want to run this through really quick. WrestleMania has officially been announced to be in Vegas again. We gotta talk about it really quick. WrestleMania's in Vegas again.
Look, go fuck yourselves. That's all I
Okay,
gotta say.
okay. Only thing I like about this is I'm not gonna lie, the logo is kind of cool.
You could have done that for literally anywhere.
Yeah, exactly. But the logo is cool. I think it is a cool looking WrestleMania logo. I'm sorry.
I
The
think you
logo's
could have
cool.
done that logo with any city and make it look good.
Exactly. But the logo's cool. That's all I'm gonna when they say WrestleMania's in Vegas, that's all I'm gonna defend it. The logo's cool. Don't care. The logo's cool.
Look,
You could have gave it to the Saudis. You could have gave. I'm the one
I
person.
would have rather have it in Saudi.
Yeah, I would have. You could have gave WrestleMania to Saudi, and I would have been happy.
At least they get the big matches.
Yeah. Who knows? They might have actually gone to Ultimate Warrior's grave and fucking brought him back from the dead. We got Warrior and Taker, baby. You heard that story, right?
What?
That like many years ago when they first started this relationship with Saudis, they told Vince, hey, we want Ultimate Warrior and Undertaker. And then Vince had to explain to them that Ultimate Warrior has been dead for many years. And then that's how we wound up getting Brothers of Destruction versus DX.
Really?
I'm not joking.
Alrighty then.
One really quick thing, or actually two more things, and we're gonna wrap this up. The Wyatt Six are back. Haven't got to talk about this. I am hyped. They are in the tag team division, the correct spot for them. Bo Dallas, Uncle Howdy just cut a really good promo this past Friday on SmackDown. The VHS tape stuff, whenever we do get it, is always a treat to be had. It's so good. So good. I'm very happy with all this.
Bricked up. Brick life. Bricked up.
Thoughts on all this?
I like that they're back.
Yeah, I'm very happy to see what they do with them. And after he cut the promo, all the tag teams, Frack, CM, DIY, Street Profits, and
I love how it panned to all them just freaking the fuck out.
Motor City Machine Guns, yeah, are all in the back, just freaking the fuck out. And Street Profits said, let's put these titles on the side for right now. Our real issues are Wyatt Six. Great stuff. Correct tag team division. And also, fuck the New Day, because New Day said the only reason they have those titles is because they're elevating them. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. No, you're not.
Shut the fuck up.
And then the very last thing we're going to talk about is these King and Queen of the Ring finals. I'm going to run through the tournament brackets.
Swear to God, if Karrion Kross isn't in the finals, I'm jumping. I'm
Hey.
jumping.
Hold on. I got a thought on that.
As a mystery opponent.
Hold on, I got a thought on that. So our first tournament bracket was Sami Zayn qualified. So then I'm assuming this Friday on SmackDown we'll get Randy Orton, LA Knight, Aleister Black, and Carmelo Hayes. Prediction: who do you think's gonna win that? Orton, Knight, Black, Hayes. Knight's not gonna make it because I think Seth Rollins' faction will show up and take him out.
Yeah. Orton
and Zayn would fucking be interesting. I'm gonna say Orton. And then another,
yeah, Orton and Zayn because of the whole Kevin Owens storyline, maybe.
Ooh. Yeah.
And then technically, isn't Randy like one of the reasons he's out?
No, Orton just been out because of Cena recently. He just been taking a little hiatus because of his match with Cena. But he was out for a while because
Kevin.
Yeah, he was out for a while because of Kevin. Yeah, I thought you were talking about currently.
No, isn't Kevin out because of Randy? Technically, it's storyline. Who was the last person Kevin faced? Was it Cody or Randy?
It was Cody.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, no, it was during a feud with Cody, and then he just apparently he got diagnosed that he had a neck surgery and stuff. And then our other fatal four-way match: Cody Rhodes, Damian Priest, Andrade, and Nakamura. I'm just gonna be completely dead honest. I think the final two of this tournament is gonna come down to Cody Rhodes and Sami Zayn.
Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes is.
Cody's not champion anymore. Never mind. I forgot about
that. At least you're not Roman Reigns and AI thinking he's still the champion.
Yeah, Roman, you're a little year past date, buddy.
I think it's pretty simple that Sammy's making it Saudi.
Sammy and Cody and Randy second round.
No, wouldn't be
what?
Seth.
Who's?
I mean, we could get Cody and Randy in this tournament. We could. No,
Yeah,
we could. We could get
isn't
we could get Cody and Randy in the finals.
no, isn't Cody and Randy on the same side because they're in SmackDown?
No, it's in two opposite sides.
Oh,
It's in two opposite. I'll send you the bracket. It's on two opposite sides. They're up here.
oh,
Yeah. So Cody and Randy could be the finals. Very could, but the way I see this going is Zayn and Rhodes.
who's winning the? Who do you think's winning the?
I think
The
either one of those could win. I think I had a really cool thought. Sammy goes on to face Gunther. Sammy wins the title, only get cashed in by Seth, and then Sammy has the fucking Daniel Bryan storyline, and then he wins the Rumble. He wins the Saudi Rumble, and then goes on to Mania to win back the title. Maybe, or it's plain and simple. Cody wins, and then Cody goes on to face Cena at SummerSlam. Either way, I think either one of those will work. I like Sammy winning it slightly more because I think Cody's just kind of in the place where he can just ask for a title match and just be given one. You know what I mean? He never really
yeah,
got he never really got his rematch. He pinned Cena, so technically he is in line for a title shot. The other very interesting thing I was going to bring up to you. So in this bracket, right, the other fatal four-way match we have Sheamus, Rusev, Reed, and a mystery opponent. You said Cross. Cross is good and all, but what about Ilya Dragunov?
I
I
want
don't.
Cross.
I don't. I don't. I mean, Ilya and Gunther at SummerSlam. Even though I don't think Ilya's making it past this whole field. Sorry, Ilya, but Ilya Gunther, could we imagine at SummerSlam?
I mean, I don't know, man.
I don't know. I see it clear as day as Sammy's winning this tournament or Cody. I think Sammy and Cody is the only logical final I see happening. I mean, I would love Orton and Rhodes, honestly, but
Oh yes. Oh my God, yes.
what?
I was looking at my schedule.
Oh,
Oh God, yes. All right.
okay. We're gonna. You got any other comments? We're gonna wrap this up.
No, I think I'm good. I'm ready to play some Fortnite.
Fork night. Okay, you got me for 40 minutes.
Cool.
I gotta go. Okay, we're gonna get out of here. Love you guys very much. Make sure you guys check out all our socials. We'll be back next week for another episode. We love you guys very much. Stay the fuck locked in and subscribe for more. See you guys
Godzilla,
later.
Godzilla with the Black Air Forces go crazy.
Yes, Godzilla and Black Air Force go crazy. And also, happy Father's Day to all the fathers, and happy Father's Day to me. Happy Father's Day on Sunday. I'll see you guys very much. Love you guys,
Yeah.
and we'll see you guys later. Yeet. Stay locked.